Imagine a crocodile. Now triple it. 12 meters. 8.5 tons. Jaws that could crush a car. Could eat a T-Rex. This isn't a movie. This actually existed. And if it lived today, no river, no lake, no coastline would be safe. "75 million years ago, dinosaurs ruled the earth. But in rivers, swamps, coastlines, something more terrifying was waiting. Deinosuchus, terror crocodile. And if this 8.5-ton monster returned today, our modern world would never be the same." 6:47 a.m. Florida, Everglades. Screams rise from a fishing boat. The boat is shattered. 3 people missing. Security cameras record the final footage. Something massive erupts from the water. 12 meters. Bus-sized. When the jaws open, a human could easily fit inside. Within the first 24 hours, the world goes insane. But this is just the beginning. Because Deinosuchus is not alone. Along the Mississippi River, in the Amazon basin, the Nile Delta, Ganges shores, dozens of helicopters conduct emergency reconnaissance. And what they find is more terrifying than nightmares. Hundreds of Deinosuchus. Each one 8 tons. Each one hungry. Each one a perfect killing machine. First week, 200 people missing. Second week, fishing industry collapses. Third week, panic begins in coastal cities. But the truly terrifying thing, nobody yet knows how intelligent Deinosuchus really is. A farmhouse on the Mississippi shore. Midnight. A woman drinks water in the kitchen. Looking out the window, her yard extends 50 meters to the river. Something's moving. Slowly. Silently. A 12-meter shadow crawling closer. Deinosuchus. Only 20 meters away. And approaching. Modern crocodiles stop after 6 meters. Deinosuchus? 12 meters. And surprisingly fast at land locomotion. 15 kilometers per hour. Can catch a running human. The woman reaches for her phone. Too late. This is now daily life. In Florida, Louisiana, southern Texas, people aren't even safe in their homes. Because Deinosuchus doesn't just wade in water like modern crocodiles. It hunts on land, climbs fences, can scale building walls. First month, 500 missing. Second month, 2,000. Third month, people mass migrating from river shores. But Deinosuchus's true genius hasn't yet emerged. Paleontologists found it in fossils, T-Rex bones, with Deinosuchus tooth marks. This means Deinosuchus was hunting Tyrannosaurus rex. Think about that. T-Rex, 9 tons, 13 meters, king of land predators. And Deinosuchus was eating it. Bite force, 23,000 newtons. Equivalent to a T-Rex bite. But Deinosuchus has one advantage. Death roll. Modern crocodiles drown prey by spinning in water. Deinosuchus? At 8.5 tons, it can spin an elephant. Shatters bones. Pulverizes organs. In seconds, it's over. Now come to the modern world. In Africa, an elephant herd drinks from a river. A 5-ton bull elephant, something moving in the water, approaches confidently. Explosion. Water splashes everywhere. Deinosuchus. Jaws locked on the elephant's neck. Death roll begins. Elephant screams. Herd flees in panic. 30 seconds later, silence. This is reality happening daily in African savannas, Amazon forests. Elephants, rhinos, hippos, all now being hunted. Because Deinosuchus is the modern world's largest terrestrial predator. And the real problem, these are just starting. New Orleans, 2:34 a.m. A metro station downtown. Workers in the tunnel. Sewage system connects to the Mississippi. Sound coming. Water bubbles. Then, from darkness, 2 glowing eyes. Deinosuchus entered the city's sewage system. And now hunting in tunnels. Workers running. But in narrow tunnels, no escape. 12-meter monster advancing 5 meters per second. Screams, then silence. This isn't an isolated incident. In Miami, Houston, Bangkok, Cairo, Deinosuchus infiltrating urban infrastructure. Sewers, metro tunnels, underground parking. City planners holding emergency meetings. But no solution. Because Deinosuchus is much smarter than modern crocodiles. Learning, adapting, and developing hunting tactics. A week later, New Orleans' lower-level metro lines shut down. Entering sewage system prohibited. But too late. The city, under siege from within. And worldwide, 50 major cities reporting the same problem. Amazon River, world's largest waterway. Now, world's deadliest zone. A cargo ship heading upstream. Crew on deck. Suddenly, massive shadow beside the ship. Then another, and another. 5 Deinosuchus. Following the ship. Waiting. Patient. When night falls, they attack. Ship rudder attacked. Metal crushing. Ship loses control. Crashes into shore. Crew trying to escape. But the forest isn't safe either. Because Deinosuchus hunts on land too. By morning, 3 of 12 people alive. Cargo. Lost. Ship. Sunk. This is happening worldwide. Mississippi, Nile, Ganges, Yangtze, Mekong, all major rivers now death zones. River transport? Stopped. River tourism? Gone. River fishing? Suicide. And the economic impact? Trillions of dollars. Global trade on the brink of collapse. Because rivers, now Deinosuchus property. Pentagon. Emergency meeting. Generals staring at map. Red dots. Deinosuchus attack zones. Over 500. And growing daily. Decision, military intervention. Florida, Everglades. 6 a.m. Apache helicopters flying low. Target, Deinosuchus colony. 30 individuals. Each 8 tons. Hellfire missiles launched. Explosions. Fire. Smoke. But when smoke clears, Deinosuchus still alive. Armored skin withstood missile fragments. And now angry. 1 Deinosuchus leaps at helicopter. Impossible. But real. 8 tons of weight. Launching 3 meters up. Jaws shred helicopter tail. Helicopter, falling. Army retreats. Casualties, 40 soldiers. 8 helicopters. Result? Deinosuchus, unbeatable. New strategy developing. Tank units. Heavy artillery. Air bombardment. But costly. And ineffective. Because Deinosuchus evolved not just to kill, but to survive. And the real problem? Deinosuchus population doubling every month. MIT Biotechnology Lab scientists working 24 hours. Goal: biological weapon to stop Deinosuchus. Option 1: genetically modified virus. Targeting only Deinosuchus. Tested. Failed. Deinosuchus immune system too powerful. Option 2: pheromone-based repellent. Tested. Failed. Deinosuchus adapting to pheromones. Option 3: sonic weapon. High-frequency sound waves. Tested. Partially effective, but only 48 hours. Then, Deinosuchus acclimates to sound. Every attempt fails. Every test, losses, and time running out. Because Deinosuchus now not just in wild areas. In cities, sewers, metro tunnels, even according to some reports, building basements. Scientists facing new reality. Deinosuchus, unstoppable. Wall Street, stock market crashing. Reason? Deinosuchus crisis. Fishing industry, 98% decline. River tourism, completely stopped. Water transport, 75% decline. Coastal real estate, 60% value loss. Insurance companies, going bankrupt. Global economic loss, $15 trillion. Just in first 6 months. But the real problem, food crisis. River fishing is 20% of world food supply. Now gone. Rice paddies, abandoned due to Deinosuchus attacks. Irrigation systems, too dangerous. UN holding emergency session. Decisions made, but unenforceable. Because Deinosuchus, everywhere. And now new reality. Humanity retreating. From river shores. From swamps. From coastal regions. For the first time in 10,000 years, humanity abandoning its land. 6 months later, humanity adapting to new reality. New architecture. 10-meter high steel walls along river shores. Deinosuchus barrier zones. To protect cities. New technology, sonar-based early warning systems. Even if Deinosuchus 1 kilometer away, alarm sounds. New lifestyle, 500 meters from river shore, forbidden zone. Penalty, 10 years prison. Or death. From Deinosuchus. But some communities choosing different path. Deinosuchus hunters. Hunters, specially trained. Heavily armed. Mission: hunt Deinosuchus. Bounty: $1 million per kill. But dangerous. Of 10 hunters, 7 don't return. And new economy emerging. Deinosuchus hide. Most expensive material. $50,000 per kilogram. Because nearly indestructible. Armored. Flexible. Perfect. Military applications? Unlimited. Deinosuchus hide body armor, bulletproof. Deinosuchus tooth technology, cutting tools. Deinosuchus biology, medical research. New world. Deinosuchus world. 2 years later. Scientists making alarming discovery. Deinosuchus, evolving. Fast. Adapting to modern environment. Change 1, saltwater tolerance. Original Deinosuchus freshwater creature. Now, entering ocean. Coasts under threat. Change 2, intelligence increase. Modern Deinosuchus hunting in groups. Developing tactics. Setting traps. Change 3, size increase. First specimens, 12 meters. Now, 14-meter specimens seen. And still growing. Most terrifying report, Amazon basin. 16-meter Deinosuchus sighted. Unconfirmed. But if real, nothing can stop it. 75 million years ago, Deinosuchus hunted dinosaurs. Today, our turn. Modern world. Changed. Rivers no longer ours. Swamps no longer ours. Coasts no longer ours. Humanity, for first time in its history, not apex predator. Now mid-level in food chain. Because Deinosuchus, at the top. Cities shrinking. Population migrating inland. Coastal cities, ghost towns. River civilizations, history. But humanity surviving. Adapting. Changing. New technologies developing. New defense systems. New ways of life. And maybe, new balance. Because evolution, not just for Deinosuchus, works for us too. Question isn't, can we eliminate Deinosuchus? Question is, can we learn to live with them? And if we learn, maybe humanity emerges stronger, smarter, more resilient. But if we can't learn, then Deinosuchus world will be a world without humans. If Deinosuchus lived today, what would you do? Stay in the city or flee? What would your survival strategy be? And most important question, can humanity win this war? Waiting for your answers. Because this isn't just a video. This is a thought experiment about humanity's future. Did you like the video? Hit that like button. Want to see more extinct monsters? Subscribe. Want to warn your friends? Share. Because one day, this could be real.